Hello from Source Point. This is Joan Pearse. We hope you are doing well. Today I am sharing a lesson entitled Finding Inspiration, Thinking Positively Each Day. Many of the quotes used in this presentation are from the book Everyday Gratitude. In so many of my Think Positive classes, the participants have spoken about the little things that are so meaningful in our lives. I have come to change my thought, or at least my wording on this. It is those moments in daily life that make life so meaningful, and there is nothing little about them. Please enjoy these moments in which I have taken photographs to record and remember the magic, beauty, color, life, and miracles all around us. All we have to do is look, and we will find them. It is vital to think positive. In a quote in an article by Jen Moronic last year, there are no longer doubts that what happens in the brain influences what happens in the body. Numerous studies from multiple leading medical centers, including Johns Hopkins University, Harvard School of Public Health, as well as the National Institutes of Health, have shown an indisputable link between having a positive outlook and the health benefits like lower blood pressure, less heart disease, better weight control, and healthier blood sugar levels. When facing a health crisis, says Jen, actively enhancing positive emotions can boost the immune system and counter depression. This time that we're all facing together certainly qualifies as a health crisis. We are trying our best not to get the coronavirus. Never before have we had to distance ourselves from others. So for the many last weeks now, we have had to change, and we have had to adjust. This next quote seems so appropriate to the times. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. This quote is from Alan Watts. So I don't know about you, but my dance with these pandemic times has included a full range of dances, from completely standing still, to frenzied, chaotic dancing, to slow, contemplative dancing. Leanne Womack, in her song, I Hope You Dance, shares some advice. Here are a few lines from her song. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. May you never take one single breath for granted. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. Whatever type of dance you are doing, keep dancing. Those who are awake live in a constant state of amazement, said Jack Kornfield. Are you awake? Are you living each day of your life? Are you finding positive in a difficult world around you? Jules Renard said, if I had my life to live over again, I would ask that not a thing be changed, but that my eyes be opened wider. How many beautiful things we miss because we are either too focused or we are overwhelmed and we do not see. The sacred is not in heaven or far away. It is all around us, and the small human rituals can connect us to its presence. Aristotle said, in all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. I hope you are seeing this in the photos. I hope that something you see or words that you hear in this video will make a positive difference for you today. Please take good care of yourself. Margaret Storm Jameson said, "The only way to live is to accept each minute as an unrepeatable miracle." That certainly is a shift in thinking. Imagine what a better day we would have if each moment we were thinking about a miracle and what a miracle it is to just be alive. William James said, "Act as if what you do makes a difference." It does. What a powerful statement. You matter. What you do matters. John Muir, also known as the father of the national parks, said this: "Everyone needs beauty as well as bread, places to play in and pray in, where nature may heal and cheer and give strength to body and soul alike. Ultimately, we have just one moral duty," said Eddie Hellesum, "to reclaim large areas of peace in ourselves, more and more peace, and to reflect it toward others. And the more peace there is in us, the more peace there will also be in our troubled world." This is my new goal. Would you like to join me? Let's find peace within so that it can be shared with all those around us. Jodi Picoult said, "The world is a place where the extraordinary can sit beside the ordinary with the thinnest of boundaries. Look for those miraculous things." "Make visible what without you might never have been seen," said Robert Bresson. To this I add, make visible what without you might never have been seen, or heard, or felt, or experienced. You have the power to brighten someone's day. You have the power to think positive and to pass it on. Dr. Albert Schweitzer, brilliant, said, "Sometimes our light goes out, but is blown again into instant flame by an encounter with another human being. At different times, we are the giver of light to others, and at other times, we are the receiver. Do your best to keep shining." Lighthouses don't go running all over an island looking for boats to save. They just stand there shining, said Anne Lamott. Be strong. Stand strong. Don't let little things disturb your peace. When before the beauty of a sunset or a mountain you pause and exclaim, "Oh," you are participating in divinity. This is from the ancient Hindu text. Seek beauty around you and you will find it. Jennifer Wellwood said, "Willing to experience aloneness, I discover connection everywhere. Turning to face my fear, I meet the warrior who lives within." This reminds me of the quote by Susan Ertz, who said, "Millions long for immortality who don't know what to do with themselves on a rainy Sunday afternoon." We have been forced to make peace with being with ourselves during this time. We have also had to make peace with those we live with and with whom we are not used to being with for 24 hours a day for weeks now. Actress Salma Hayek said, "People often say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I say that the most liberating thing about beauty is realizing that you are the beholder. This empowers us to find beauty in places where others have not dared to look, including inside ourselves. This quote by Angela Davis really blew my mind. Walls turned sideways are bridges. Though the walls may be closing in on us, at least we have walls. And thinking of walls that we hit mentally as bridges, now that is a visual with impact that I want to remember. Should you shield the canyons from the windstorms, you would never see the beauty of their carvings, said Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. We are all going through difficult times right now, some more than others. My wish is that we will all come through this stronger than ever and more compassionate with one another. Everything can be taken but one thing, said Viktor Frankl. The last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Christy Nelson said, let us slow down enough to truly notice all that is presented itself to us as a blessing. Find the blessings in each day, for they will almost always outweigh the negatives. Brother David Steindl Rast said, we are never more than one grateful thought away from peace of heart. To meet everything and everyone through stillness instead of mental noise is the greatest gift you can offer to the universe. Eckhart Tolle said this, be here now. This is your life. Robin Wall Kimmerer said, attention is the doorway to gratitude, the doorway to wonder, the doorway to reciprocity. In mind aerobics, we work on focus. Are you paying attention? Are you listening? May you embrace this day, not just as any old day, but as this day, your day, held in trust by you in a singular place called now. That's a quote by Carrie Newcomer. So many of us are so busy that we're not living in the now. Take a few moments to breathe, to look around you, and to appreciate today. Helen Keller said, although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. Contemporary Christian singer Mandisa has a song titled Overcomer. Got so much on your mind, nothing's really going right, looking for a ray of hope, whatever it is you may be going through. I know he's not gonna let it get the best of you. You're an overcomer. Stay in the fight till the final round. You might be down for a moment, feeling like it's hopeless. That's when he reminds you that you're an overcomer. Fred Rogers, also known as Mr. Rogers, said, how many times have you noticed it's the little quiet moments in the midst of life that seem to give the rest extra special meaning? Be happy for this moment is your life. The time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time, says Bertrand Russell. Take time to be. Jane Goodall said, you cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. If in our daily life we can smile, if we can be peaceful and happy, not only we, but everyone will profit from it. This is the most basic kind of peace work. I had never thought about it that way. That is a quote from Thich Nhat Hanh. Willie Nelson said, "When I started counting my blessings, my whole world turned around." Why does it take us so long to get to this point? Maya Angelou said, "Let gratitude be the pillow upon which you kneel to say your nightly prayer." Ken Wilber said, "Be the most ethical, the most responsible, the most authentic you can be. With every breath you take, because you are cutting a path into tomorrow that others will follow." So I have left you with many encouraging quotes and inspiring photos. Hang in there, everyone. Remember the East African proverb, "Sticks in a bundle cannot be broken." We're all in this together. And Mary Ann Radmacher said, "Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, 'I'll try again tomorrow.'" Think positive. Wishing you peace in the midst of the storm. Be well and stay strong.